Let it go.
No. Listen, just keep it sexual. I know it's probably be super.
What'd she say?
Does she left? We work together. It's my boss.
Oh.
What type of fan fiction? What type of literally Lee Daniel, Tyler Perry ass film is this? I love it. Literally
Okay, so Mimi, you're fucking your boss for 2 years. You are now his side chick. He has a girlfriend, but the sex is so good you can't leave.
This is great.
So I'm gonna recommend that you go on Monster.com.
Literally, they ain't get another job.
I want to help you with your resume. We got to get you a new job, girl. Hello, America, world, loved ones, family, friends, everyone who has been in anticipation for the return of the podcast. I want to welcome you guys. Welcome to the inaugural, the first, the kickoff. Just welcome aboard, guys. This is the very first episode of The Love Examiner with Mr. Black. I'm your host, Mr. Black. How are you guys doing tonight? You can't answer me, but just scream at your phone or whatever it is that you're near and give me an answer. I'm in such great spirits. The show is back after a little hiatus and a rebranding. We were formerly known as the Mr. Black Show to anyone that used to listen. Same premise, a little bit more organization, and a new name. So, guys, welcome. Here at the Love Examiner, the reason I chose to name it that is because we examine love, sex, dating, pop culture, and how those things affect our everyday lives. We have segments now, so instead of just me being drunk and rambling, there are actual organized segments. And Ask Mr. Black is still a thing, so I still want to hear the questions you need. I will not say that I'm going to give advice per se, but I'm going to give you my thoughts. Because I'm not perfect, and that was another reason why I wanted to change it from being Mr. Black, like I'm, some type of relationship expert, and moving into the Love Examiner, because that's all we're doing. We all out here in the struggle, out here in the streets, trying to figure it out. We're examining it, learning by example, fucking up, and figuring out how to move forward. So guys, without further ado, I want to introduce my first guest on the Love Examiner, my friend, your friend, the diva with the lit eyebrows tonight. Dayyvitt, welcome aboard.
Back again.
Dayyvitt, welcome.
Hi.
Oh my God, America and the world and every other country that's listening is so happy.
I'm back again for
You're
the season
back
premiere.
Like cook crack, girl.
Let's fucking
welcome.
do it. We got shit to do. We got shit to talk about.
Bounced.
Let's get into it.
Oh my God, we're here.
We're here.
So, welcome. I mean, it's been a minute since I've seen you, sir.
It actually has been. It has been. It's been too long.
It's been too long. So, you know what's funny is I told Dayyvitt, I'm like, I want you to be on the show again when I do the rebranding, we do the relaunch. But I was like, we were going to talk, but then he was like, honey, I got questions for you.
Oh, honey.
So, apparently, I'm about to be in the hot seat.
For a
so,
second.
I figured we might as well just kick off this episode and the show and just I'm going to sit in the hot seat.
Yeah.
David's going to ask some questions. I'm going to shake around my little fruity drink that I have here.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hold on, let me get a sip too.
We're going to take a shit. Let's do a little cheers. I think I'm going to
Actually, let's cheers. Let's cheers to this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To the podcast being back.
To the second
episode.
fucking premiere. I mean, the second season.
Second season. I love how I said second episode. Second.
Work with me.
It's technically season 1, but it's kind of season 2 of my prior podcast.
Gotcha.
But guys, welcome aboard. And Dayyvitt, go ahead and put me in the hot seat.
Wait,
I'm ready.
Well, first, I want to say congratulations because this has been super fun and super enlightening. And I actually have a gift. I have a little something special for us.
Oh my God.
I have us a little pick-me-up.
What's that?
Listen, so I want y'all to know he's been hammering me to get something to drink since I've fucking been here. But I have a surprise. Hold on. Do y'all do they hear this?
They hear it. Oh, you got an edible.
Listen, no, I can't smoke right now.
Okay.
Right now. I smoke. Listen, I smoke, but not right now. So just a little pick-me-up. Just something cute. It's
my
something.
God, I've never owned my own Hennessy.
For you, okay?
So you know what?
For me.
If there was ever a moment that I felt black, besides when I get profiled at Forever 21 or pulled over in
Shut
traffic,
your fucking
I
mouth.
feel so black right now with this. Guys, I have a handheld bottle of Hennessy
Listen,
in my hand.
Henny-thing is
This is
possible.
it says, excuse me, one more time.
Henny-thing is possible.
Benny Hinn. I cannot. You better show out. Oh my God. Hennessy, very special cognac.
Listen,
Guys,
it's yours. Happy
this is
birthday.
40
Happy belated birthday.
40% alcohol.
Yeah. Have fun.
So what's the other 60? Blackness.
That.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
thank you for the birthday
Of
wishes.
course,
I am
of course.
officially in my 30. I'm 30. I'm 30.
Really?
Yeah,
You look
I'm
great. No, seriously, you look like you're 26, to be honest. Yeah. And I'm not pandering because I want to be on the next episode. I'm saying you really
You got voted in. You got voted
Listen.
in. We did a viewer's choice vote for who people wanted to hear, and Dayyvitt was one of the choices. He was leading the pack.
leading the pack.
Well, thank you so much.
Of
And yeah, I
course.
try to not look old. You know, I wear coconut oil and prayer.
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of
I know. Here's what happens. So, I'm eating ice right now, which is so unprofessional.
It's completely,
It's like
but I love it. It's
You're recording with your mouth. And I'm like, let me chew some ice and be fucking a true ratchet for 15 seconds.
if it's
Guys-
aesthetic, why not?
Okay, it's gone. So, anyways, I always get nervous when I have Dayyvitt on because I
Wait,
know that the bar is going to be set so high when it comes to the level of just turn up that everybody else, I feel bad because I have amazing other guests. And then, Dayyvitt's like, turn up, what's Toya turn up over
It's
here.
literally
Hashtag
that.
Toya turn up. So, Dayyvitt, I have my Henny. which
Yeah.
I appreciate. And,
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't go turn up with, any other drinks now that I have my Henny.
Yes.
I'm going to take a sip, actually, guys.
You better.
While you start, because did
Yes.
you say you
I
were
have a
gonna...
question. I have a question.
He's got questions, okay.
Yeah, so I know that you went ahead and you rebranded the podcast from Mr. Black to now the Love Examiner, and I just wanted to know, just in general, what made you come up with the, what? Yeah, he just took some and it got him feeling good.
This might be my first sip of Hennessy.
Wait, ever? Seriously?
Yeah, I'm praying on it. Ugh.
Because clearly
It's
he's a
doing
wino. Y'all
things
should
on
see his cellar. It's super cute and super adorable.
It's oh my God, this Hennessy is like going down my.
Y'all, he's gonna die, and I'm not calling the cops. I'm not.
I literally,
I'm not.
my voice dropped 2 octaves. I was like, hello, y'all know. No, I'm just kidding. So go there.
Yeah. So
your
I just
question.
wanted to know, what about relationships made you want to kind of wait? I cannot even focus at him because he's drinking this Hennessy, and the faces he's making is priceless. I just wanted to know, Anthony, Mr. Black.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what made you so. I don't want to say obsessed, but being obsessed could be a good and a bad thing. But I wanted to know what made you go to the love spectrum of things.
As far as like a podcasting
podcast, yeah.
and blogging, so here's what happened. I had a period when I was a period. I've never had my period.
Shut
before.
up.
And I'm not pregnant. I'm just
You
just
have
on
bad
my periods. So I always loved writing, and so I was like, okay, and I loved running my mouth, and I did TV production and shit in high school, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I could have my own show one day, and then obviously real life hits, and then you go to college, you figure your shit out, and then you're like, oh, you ain't gonna be on no TV show, anyways, keep it going, get your job, go to work, get your retail management job back in the day.
I'm dying.
And then I started writing again, and then I started blogging. And so probably in 2011, I started doing some fashion blogging. And I was like, in today's summer look at the way that my Henley. And then I was like, I don't give a fuck about any of this.
Shut up.
So then I started an entertainment blog when I moved to Chicago, and it was more so I had some pop culture and music. So I posted a lot of things about new album reviews, and I'm like, yeah, 'cause I could talk about music all day. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, bitch, I don't give a shit about this shit either because I moved away from Chicago, and I was like, I have real life things to focus on. And then I started one that was going to be I've had 4 different podcasts. I think I have 4 or 5 blogs that are still live that I've just discontinued and moved forward because I'm over this phase of my life. So
But this is it. I'm
it.
letting you
Well,
know.
This is it. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I can't rebrand again. But I started Mr. Black Talks.
Yeah.
In the end of 2015. It was in
Okay.
2015 I started Mr. Black Talks.
Uh-huh.
And I was writing one day, and then I would post these fluffy shit things to do to
Fluffy.
survive your breakup. ha ha ha, like very
Basically,
Cosmo,
right.
but like, and then the guy I was dating at the time, I found that he was cheating,
Oh.
and we broke up, and I was the first time, not the first time I had my heart broken, but the first time I was just like, I thought I knew what I was doing, and shit did not fucking pan out. So then I wrote an article, and it was called, because I started this little movement. It was like, not a movement, it was a hashtag, and I was like, hashtag trophy husband goals. I was working out all the time, trying
I
to be
see
cute,
those pictures.
trying to be a
Yeah, on
trophy
your Facebook.
husband.
Yeah, that's
and
cute.
then shit didn't go well. So then I remember I wrote a blog post. I was so upset one night, and I was like, trophy husbands get cheated on too. And I went in, and I was like, listen, it doesn't matter how many crunches you do.
Yeah.
It depends on the character of the person you're dating. And I wrote about how, and it was a part of my healing process, because I wrote about how, like, what people do to you is not a reflection of who you are.
100%.
It's a reflection of who they are.
Exactly.
Because sometimes, when you go through things when you are cheated on or lied to, and you're like, it affects your self-worth. And
Yeah.
so for me, I started blogging, and then I developed another thing, because I was, like, pissed. I started writing about the bad date diaries.
Oh, wait.
So on my blog, Mr. Black Talks, there's the bad date diaries, where I talk about, I started doing like these like dramatic retellings of like my bad dates, like the date that I went on, where the guy's dog ended up chasing me down the street. I fell, we had to get stitches.
What in the fuck is that? What in the
Yes,
Lee
and
Daniels fuck is that?
And now that guy is a beautiful woman, and like it's
What
just-
in the RuPaul's Drag Race?
Exactly.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck?
like that. And then I wrote about the time the guy gave me, I thought it was weed, but it wasn't weed. It was synthetic weed, and I ended up on my way to Pride. In
you died.
2013, I don't know. I ended up strapped down in an ambulance on my way to the hospital, and they strapped me down to a table. There was the guy who his boyfriend showed up to our date in Chicago.
This is great.
So those are what the bad date diaries really consist of, and I have more.
Their character building.
But I needed to wait. I needed time to like pass between when these happened and when I wrote them, because I didn't want people looking for me. Because most of the guys are kind of crazy, like the crazy flight attendant in Texas who tried to marry me on the second time we hung out.
Oh my God.
And then like yes, it's called You're Mine. I think I wrote about that one. It's called You're Mine.
Oh wow.
Where he's like, You're mine. And things got really weird. So once I started doing that and got more candid and got more real, and was just like, I'm gonna talk about the shit that I deal with. Like, I love this. And people were like, we want more honest conversations from someone that's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
And it's just that
but
simple.
I want to try to help people figure it out based on my experiences.
Yeah.
So then
That's all you can do.
I started listening to podcasts, and I was like, I can do that. And then that's when I was
And
like,
probably
you know
better.
what? Thank you. Well, you're here. Hello. So then I was like, well, listen, I want to start a podcast, and I want it to be about love, sex, and dating specifically. And then also, listening to like what's out there in pop culture podcasts. The Read, and there's the Friend Zone.
Yeah.
When you have a lot of gay black male voices
Hello.
in particular on
Preach.
podcasts, we preach. You better preach. We kind of get put into. We box ourselves into this corner where it's all like shady banter about Nene Leakes and everything pop, what her hair looked like, what her dress looked like, why somebody looked a mess, girl, what you talking about? And I don't think we dig too deep into like our own psychology and why we think the way we think and what black love looks like and
that's fair.
the psychology behind it. And so that was one of the things I wanted to really open up.
Cool.
But that was a long ass answer to a simple
It
ass
really
question.
was.
but-
Y'all could have just fast forwarded it too.
Oh my God, was that like 10 minutes of me fucking running my mouth? I'm so grossed out.
Don't fucking edit that shit, because I feel like people actually would
Was it
listen
good?
to it. Yeah, no, it really was though.
Well, guys.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for clocking my tea. And I think actually part of this 19 minutes that we're already been recording,
Are you serious?
yes, was like our fucking cheers and the Hennessy.
To me,
But
I don't know. Keep that shit on.
the Hennessy's lit. I'm going to take a sip of my non-Hennessy drink. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and start into the segments because we've got a lot to cover on this episode. So the first segment that I have started for the new podcast is called I Can't Even. So in I Can't Even, we're going to list one thing that we can't even that's positive, and one I can't even because I just would rather throw myself out of a window than deal with it. It's negative, like I can't with that, I can't. So let's start with our can't negatives, and then we'll end on a positive note. So, Mr.
Go first, please. Please go
Dayyvitt.
first.
You want me to go
Please.
first?
Yes, go
All right,
first.
so guys, so here's my I can't even negatives. I have two.
Go.
All right, so here's my first one. And it's not even I can't even like in a bad way, like I don't want to deal with it. But like I am personally, and no, please. I mean, whatever. You can take it the way you want, but the extra stripes on the flag. If you're happy about it, that's fantastic. If you're mad about it, don't come at me talking to me about it because I don't want to hear it.
No,
Because,
but explain to the viewer, the listeners.
okay, so sorry. We
Yeah.
added two extra colors to the gay pride flag. In certain states, they added a brown and a black stripe. Which you know what for inclusivity, I think it's very important. For the people that felt like that would make a change, I'm very happy for you. It's your birthday. I'm happy. Go there. Like,
Wait, I want you to know that I actually never knew that, to be
Yeah,
honest,
that's-
until you just told me, like, right now. I didn't know that they
Oh,
included brown
it's for
and
black
black.
and brown people. Like that.
That's ridiculous.
Yes, because we
Oh, wow, I
also
didn't know
are
that.
like invisible in the gay community a lot.
Extremely, especially on
Yes.
South Beach, Miami South Beach.
Bye. And you actually work in the industry. here,
Listen,
so you
listen,
get it.
listen. I live it literally every day, Monday through Friday, 11 to 7. It's
So-
disgusting.
See, for me, and Mike ain't even bad, is that I think I'm happy about it, and I think if you were happy about it, I'm very happy. But I'm just not invested, like emotionally,
Yeah.
mentally. My
Yeah.
energy's not there
At
to
all.
have a debate with anybody about it. Like,
Listen,
I just,
the
I
rainbow was
can't.
the rainbow because it's the rainbow. If that makes any sense, somebody understands what I just said.
Now,
Okay.
what I will say that and this is gonna sound really bad, and I'm gonna get some kickback or whatever the fuck.
Whatever. Weird.
I'm sorry, but taste the rainbow. If I had a brown and black Skittle in my bag,
Shut the fuck up. Wait, speaking of that, have you seen? I'm going to show you this picture right now.
but they're M&Ms
With the Skittles.
So I'd be stressed out.
Have you seen the picture what they did for Pride Month? What Skittles did was so beautiful.
No, but
you haven't
if you
seen it.
added a black and brown Skittle, those are M&Ms.
No, but they're sugary and sweet. So
No,
it's,
they're M&Ms. It's a different candy.
but they're
changed-
sugary. What
you've,
the fuck?
You've crossed
Where is it?
over.
Where is it?
You've crossed over.
Let me show you the fucking picture. It's amazing though.
Or
don't
the
shade
purple
Skittles.
was too dark.
I love. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here we go. And hold it. Hold it. There we go.
What is that? During Pride. Now we went to your Thursday dinner. Okay, sorry. During Pride, only one. So they're clear. So they're all white.
They're all white. Okay, there we go.
So I can't. I'm gonna describe the photo I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Skittles had white Skittles. during
Yes,
Pride
they
month.
took away all of the colors due to Pride Month.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, so I'm going to read what it says. It says, during Pride, only one rainbows matter. So we given up ours to show our support. So
You know what?
that was nice of Skittles
I
to do.
really appreciate that, Skittles.
Yeah, exactly. So take the Skittle shade back now. Okay, please.
Okay, can we hashtag Skittle Shade? Hashtag Skittle Shade. No, but I mean the flag. You know what it is. I hope that the intent behind it
Yeah.
will cause people to open their eyes
There
a
we
little
go.
bit more.
It's a
But if it
conversation
doesn't, I
starter.
will not be surprised because
To
I
be
just feel
honest.
some people just if they're gonna be racist, they're gonna be racist, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
I could put a black face on the fucking flag, and if they're gonna be a racist, but I don't want to sound negative.
I
so
think
you
the
know what?
idea
I
is
get the
great.
idea. It's adorable,
Yeah,
and I'll say I support it. But that's my fuck you bad. Like I'm not gonna debate with anybody
Yeah,
about it.
It's
I'm not
perfectly
invested
fine.
in it.
I don't give a fuck
I
about
would
it, to be honest.
rather
Yeah, I don't care.
guess dates for Beyonce's pregnancy than fight you about that.
Was it a boy or girl? Yeah, or in names. Yeah.
So my second, I can't even bad. Okay, I gotta. This is not a laughing matter. It's really not, but it's stressful. So I was looking on Time. So Time Magazine has an Instagram account, and they posted this video of this. It's actually a horrific, violent attack in the Bronx on Memorial Day. Stop! You can't laugh at this.
I am so sorry.
Put
Okay,
your
go ahead.
sunglasses on
Continue.
and go away. These men,
Go.
I'm blaming the Henny right now.
Go ahead. Anything is possible.
Henny Ma. So.
Bye.
8-9 hen.
Yeah, listen.
Anyways, so these poor clerks at this, deli were brutally attacked by these avocado wielding men that they were throwing. Stop. God, I'm so inappropriate. This is not fair. Sorry.
Welcome to the Love Examiner.
I really meant to examine this with more discretion and not laugh. He's making me laugh, and I'm not trying to be insensitive because these men, one guy got his jaw broken, and it's not fun. Especially if he's gay, and especially if his boyfriend enjoys oral sex, or his girlfriend. I mean, even if he likes, eating the cat. I
got
mean, it's gonna be hard.
assaulted.
Anyways, so these men were assaulted by avocados.
Listen, he can't even say it with a straight fucking face. It's that much of a fucking disaster, y'all. He got beat up because the guy working at the bodega messed up his order. So what he decided to do was just attack him with the avocados, with like 15 to be exact.
So I'm gonna post the video on the Instagram Love Examiner on the Instagram.
Y'all literally, like, he's still laughing. No, guys, to be honest, it's not funny, but it is
There's nothing
funny.
funny
We're just gonna
about
be honest
this.
about it. Listen, it is
There's
funny.
nothing funny
Who
about
beats a person up with the avocado? Like maybe a pineapple because it's sharp, but
No, but
why?
he even like beat them. He was tossing them
Oh, yeah, right.
with like the force of God.
With the
like I literally
force?
like, did you play for like the Devil Rays? Like who
Literally.
are you? Okay, so anyways, that was why I can't even bad. Is the avocado attack was too much for me, and for the victims of that, I do apologize for my insensitivity. It's not. It's genuinely not I can't say that word.
It's yours. Insensitivity.
Insensitivity. Ooh.
Ooh.
Insensitivity. It's easier to type than to say.
100%.
But it's just a very unique attack. And honestly, like if there's something that I want to put in my bag, I don't think it's gonna be hot sauce. I think it's gonna be
An avocado.
several avocados, and they're lightweight. And in the worst case scenario, when they break, you make some guacamole.
Yeah. The Chipotle.
What's your I can't even negative?
Okay,
Go there.
well, I can't even deal with Nicki Minaj right now. This dumb ass Nicki Minaj challenge. It's literally.
What's a Nicki Minaj challenge?
So what has happened? I think yesterday or the day before. Oh, when y'all listen to this. Okay, so what happened last week was that
it's this week, right?
Well, it happened yesterday, but by the time you air this, it's going to be last week.
But don't. Yeah. No,
Oh,
okay.
so I'm not going to self-edit. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened yesterday was, she went ahead and she posted on her Instagram about how because she's a bad bitch, she flies from London to Prague, and this started this whole phenomenon of Nicki Minaj challenges with people making jokes about it and people making parodies, and the entire thing is just dumb as fuck to me. Only because, you know what I did? Because I was bored and I had nothing to do with my life.
Preach.
I went ahead and I Googled how much a flight was from London to Prague. And guess how much it is?
What?
It's literally only $72 fucking dollars. Nikki, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck, girl, that you walking around with your pink, ugly Pink Panther ass outfit with your long ass, dusty, dry ass weave? No one cares. Did you not see the video? Did you not see it? Let me show you the fucking video. It's a fucking disaster, and it spawned this dumb ass. It's so stupid. I literally can't even. I cannot. I can't.
Now the Swiffer Duster wig.
Listen.
So if anyone has seen it, it's a Swiffer sweeper, and I only say that because it literally goes from the top of the crown of her head to the soles of her feet. It drags on the ground behind her. It's literally a cape.
It's literally that.
It's literally a
and
cape.
I can't
literally.
even.
It is a duster wig
Completely.
But,
and anyone can do it with $72 fucking dollars.
$72. I literally
Goodbye.
could. I could sell this bottle of Henny for
literally fucking that. Okay.
To be honest. So yeah, Nicki Minaj. I'm gonna address this in a future episodes. My issues with her. So I'm not on her. I'm not about it right now. But Remy. But what do you think about Remy though?
I think what she did the other night at the 105, let's just say her
Power 97?
Power, whatever.
No, it was Summer Jam, right?
Boom.
She brought Cardi B out.
She brought Lil' Kim, Queen Latifah, and the rest of the Bulldaggers. Listen, I don't have the time. Listen, I love Nicki. I don't love her. I love her music. I love her verses. They're super funny and they're,
I love
comical.
Her features. I love her features.
Her features.
Her
they're
singles, she tries to sing.
What's the sing? Listen, I don't
with
know.
that shaky, achy, breaky heart voice.
I don't
know
what she's been doing.
That vibrato, it's so much.
It's so disgusting. And the things that she does, I made a mistake and saw her live one time
Why
a few
would you
years
do
ago.
that to yourself?
It was a free ticket. I went and seen her and it was fucking horrible. She was a horrible. But listen, I'm digressing.
That's neither here nor there.
I'm digressing.
Anyways, so all right, cool. So what's your I can't even bad though?
That was the bad.
Or what's your I can't even good?
Oh, okay. So once again, because I have nothing else better to do with life but just scroll through social media.
Great.
So two of my favorite things in life is gay pop culture and horror films. So I'm not sure.
I think gay pop culture is a horror film. To me, it is one.
I'm sick of you. So listen. So there's been this these memes going around about he is killing this Henny, and I love it.
Oh
he's
God,
about to
whole
die.
face hurts. Like I literally have never tasted something worse in my life, but I've never felt more validated as a black male.
He loves it. I did it good. Listen, so for the people who are coming to his show next, please get him some Hennessy. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're my black card points.
Yeah.
Listen. Through the roof. Through the roof.
So going back to what I can't even in the best way possible.
Yeah.
So
go there, please.
I've been seeing a few memes about the Babadook. Have you ever seen that horror film?
Okay, so I don't understand anything about Babadook.
Let me explain it to you. Let me tell you where it comes from.
I thought it was a rapper.
Are you fucking kidding me? No, it's a
It's like
horror
Babadook featuring Nicki Minaj. I was like, yes.
You know what? To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of her new, what is it? Her alter egos, because she's a dumbass bitch. Listen, okay, so the Babadook, right? So the Babadook is a horror film, blah 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 blah. So what has happened is that the gay culture, the gay community, has taken the Babadook under our wing and basically made this iconic horror character gay. So it wasn't us, it was Netflix, because this movie's on Netflix. And what happened was it was a glitch in the system and it put the Babadook under the LGBT category. So everyone
That's where that came from.
Yes.
So, guys, I've added a lot of segments to the podcast, and
Yay.
you're going to hear that in future episodes. But today, I said, you know what? We're going to make this special. So, what we're going to do for the remainder of this podcast, however long this episode continues for,
Oh, honey.
is we're diving directly into Ask Mr. Black. We're not doing the games at the end that I've created. We're not doing any of that. Because we are focused on Ask Mr. Black and tonight, Dayyvitt. So, guys, we're going to kick it off with the first question. Ask Mr. Black is when my listeners reach out via friend, via phone calls, messages, comments, and they give me topics that they would love to have us weigh in on. So we're going to open up. We're going to start with tonight's first topic / question, and we're going to go there. So let's see here. Oh, are we going to go to the most extra one first?
I want to do the most extra one first.
Okay,
please.
so this came from a friend of a friend. And this one stressed me out, and I don't know much context because I don't know these people. So I'm very, low-key, high-key, mid-key stressed out by this.
They're all going to listen to.
But the question
this is exciting.
How do you get in the groove to do a threesome with your ex and his friend that you are now dating? So let me just find out. So you had an ex. He had a friend. You're dating the friend. Your ex is cool with it.
Yes.
And your ex is like, well, I'll fuck you both.
Yeah, basically.
That's what's happening.
That's literally what it's real life. It's here.
And the guy wants to know how you get in the groove.
Yeah, how do you get in the groove personally? Because I think the friend, because remember they're friends. Your ex and your new boo are friends, so they're okay with it. But personally, how do you get in the groove of it?
I think you need to ask yourself two things. Number one, am I comfortable with this?
Yeah.
Number two, do I want to do this?
Yeah.
And once you get past that, it'll figure itself out because obviously the whole group has a chemistry together.
Right.
You have a best friendship, which clearly they're attracted to each other if they want to share a boo. Clearly. And they clearly you have maybe I don't know if you have a type, but you're attracted to both of these men.
Right.
You dated them, so it's not just physical. So there's going to be certain levels to this that are so heightened, higher than any one other threesome that you could be in, where you just meet a random couple and they have something and you're an outsider. Because you've had individual relationships. It's a true triangle.
It's a true triangle.
So I think that it's explosive, and I think get into it.
Yeah.
I think just show up. If you're comfortable with it and you don't think it's going to make things weird, well, obviously, I think sex is not going to make it any more weird than you dating.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
You know what I
it
mean?
can't get any worse.
Your ex's friend. If you're already dating
Unless
your
someone
ex's
paints.
friend and your ex doesn't care. Wait, so what'd you say?
Unless someone paints.
Paints?
Whoa, you don't know
What
what
does
paint
painting
mean?
Like I got
Gay 101, let's digress.
I have to put primer on my wall before I move out of here.
Shut
But
the
what does
fuck
paint
up.
mean?
Paint?
Like makeup?
No.
That's beat.
That's beat. Are
Okay.
you gay?
Ish.
Clearly.
Just kidding.
So paint is when you're having anal intercourse.
So dig in the booty, and then what happens?
And then,
Oh, it gets
Yeah.
painted. Like you queef.
No, no. Okay, so paint is basically when you shit on a dick. Okay, see, I wanted the listeners to use their imagination, but I guess not. I wanted to
Painting-
paint the picture. No
I
pun
think
intended.
there's a difference between painting and dirty condoms.
What the fuck? Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like
a little
like, there's a
speck
difference
here and
between,
there.
Like, oh my god, like there's a fucking a poop child on my lap in the bed, and then like you gave birth
I'm
in front of
done.
me. And
Yeah.
then there's like, oh my god, the condom's dirty. Just don't look. Throw it in the trash.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So unless someone paints, but
Yeah.
if no one's painting,
Yeah. So no one's painting.
You are
Yeah.
already dating your ex's friend.
It's
They're cool
already-
with it.
yeah.
The sex is what it is.
It
you
is,
have a
yeah.
connection with both. I think it's gonna be amazing.
To be
I'd say
honest,
do it.
yeah, I actually think it might be.
I say it's explosive.
And
Make
do
it happen
it.
and get into it.
Get
or
into
we
it.
Will.
Get into it, girl.
Get into it or we will.
No, he will, because I was just about to say I actually don't like threesomes only because they're very awkward and uncomfortable. So I could only imagine how it would feel if it was two people that you're currently talking to or have talked to in the past, personally. But go
I think
forward. The more dick, the better for you, right, sis?
preach. Preach. I'm just gonna say preach to you.
Right?
Well, yeah, that's my advice. I say go for it. Make sure that you are comfortable with it and you
Yeah.
feel good about it. Because if your only reservation is it's weird
Yeah.
because he's blah blah blah, and it's not that you're doing something that you're not comfortable with,
Yeah.
you better jump on it. Both of them. Next question. Do you believe in the phrase "once a cheater, always a cheater"? No. I think cheating is situational. I think that there are certain character flaws that people have um, that might be reoccurring, but I don't think that if someone cheated once, that they'll always be a cheater. I think the context also has to be considered. You have to think about what was going on in the relationship. Um,
But
if it's like okay, I had an actual side chick who was active and we were
Right.
dating, we had a
Yeah.
relationship, I was buying her cars, spending your
Shut up.
money on her, blah 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 blah. That I think is different than saying me and my boyfriend haven't had sex in 6 months because he's going through something and we are upset and we have financial troubles or whatever. I got drunk and fucked my coworker who has been staring at me for 8 months, but I
Shut
don't
up.
want to be him because I love my boyfriend so much. Like that type of situation, like, is more understandable to me than you having a separate relationship and like your own fucking thing on the side.
I want to know.
I mean, both are fucked up, but and I would never wish those on anybody, and I have not been that for anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Um, I believe that you are, and
That you
because
you believe if you
I
once,
believe
once
if
a cheater,
you
always a cheater.
in it per relationship.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think
I
you're
don't.
talking about after they leave, like if they cheated before. Oh, okay. You know what? Sorry.
Yeah, too much Henny. Too much.
No, but that's interesting because now that you've brought, there's a parallel there because you could say, once a cheater, always a cheater in this relationship. Yes, maybe. 'Cause
Okay.
it's too easy, and you've already broken that.
Yeah.
Already broken the seal.
Yeah. Okay. There where I was going.
But
Okay. Cool.
once a cheater, like I cheated on my ex, and now I'm gonna cheat
I
on
know
you.
you're with a new. Oh no, I don't believe that. No.
Well, I
But
like your distinction. Tell me about
in
that.
a relationship, 100%. The thing is that I feel like cheating is not a mistake. You don't fall and slip on it, and the dick is just in your pussy, or the pussy is in your mouth. Like, so I don't see a reason, even though your reasoning sounded okay, whatever, or the 6 months of no sex and blah blah blah. I just feel like if there comes a place or in a time where you want to cheat on your significant other, the relationship needs to be it needs to be done. You don't cheat. You don't cheat. That's my philosophy. # don't cheat.
I think I agree. # don't cheat. But I think that love and dating and sex are very complex.
Extremely.
And it's shitty and it sucks. And while personally I would not want to be cheated on or lied to. And I
Have you
think
ever
that's
cheated
bullshit.
on someone?
No, actually, not in a relationship. No, like in like a talking ship.
Oh, fuck that.
Bye.
Yeah.
But like a boyfriend, that's not. I can't do that. I have too much anxiety. I'm too extra, and I'm way too like I wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" And I'd
Yeah.
be like,
You
"Nothing."
would like that. Laid in the bed. Yeah.
I gotta leave. Yeah, they would get a text like while I'm at the bar, like with the person I'm about to cheat on, saying,
Shut
"I
the
can't
fuck
deal
up.
with you. I can't deal with you. It has to end."
Yeah.
But for me, I wouldn't brand them as always a cheater.
No, I wouldn't. No. Because you can definitely learn from your mistakes. You can definitely learn from your past. Oh, baby, this is for you. No, not for you. I'm thinking about who this is about. I love you.
He knows his friend.
Yeah. It literally just
this
hit
is
me.
your friend that
Yeah,
wrote this.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
So, I don't believe that. I definitely believe that you can, you can be cheated on, and that person can actually learn and grow from that and become a better person. It sucks that y'all will probably never be together ever again, but just know that that person has gotten better and moved on.
Yeah, and if you
Yeah.
decide to stay with someone after they cheat on you, which that's a mess.
Yeah.
But if you do, that's in your court. Like and that's what you decided to. You can't hold that over their head forever. You have to
And
know
I
that's
feel like
something
they
you
are
want.
though.
But
The
you're-
moment you don't respond to my phone call or text message, you're out
gonna think
cheating.
about it,
You're a
yeah.
piece of shit. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. It's done.
I don't
Stop.
think once a cheater, always a cheater. I think it's very situational. It depends on their situationship, who they're with, who they're dating. If they've cheated on you once, that you think I'm gonna do it again? Or do I think they're gonna do it again?
Yes.
I mean, possibly.
Yeah, because they did it once, they'll do it again.
And
you
you're
let
still
them
there.
in. You let exactly.
Yeah, I don't.
You're
know.
available. Become unavailable. Bye.
Pray on it. So next question. Excuse me. How do I tell my significant other that the sex is bad?
Okay, so because I am the type of person that I am, I just assume that my man is going to be an open and honest person. So, bae, you stink.
No, this
And-
isn't your sex isn't good.
Wait, what is this? Oh, this is not body odor?
No,
Ooh,
that's another
okay.
question.
Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh.
But wait a minute. Okay. Well, okay. How do I tell my significant other that the sex is bad?
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Ooh. That is different. That's different from what I just answered. I think you gotta tell him. You literally just have to tell him. Laying down before sleep, maybe after sex. After sex is the best. Personally, I will tell them, but in a jokingly, kind-hearted. I'm massaging you. You know,
I will fight you. Because I'll be like, oh, you let me do this bullshit to you 8 minutes ago, and now it's terrible. So, I think the key for me, the first thing you need to say, don't tell them it's bad. That's fucked up. That's not. I think bad is not a constructive word. I don't think bad is a word that you could. Bad is what you use for dogs.
Bad
when
is
they
an
chew
attack.
Newspaper.
It's a read.
Bad is what you say when your dog chews on your shoes and you have to hit him with a newspaper.
Yeah.
Bad is not a word that you can relate to being constructive when it comes to someone's sexuality or their sexual activity or their sexual performance. That's sensitive as fuck.
It
You're gonna be
is.
like, so this was kind of bad last.
Yeah, you don't say bad. Yeah, bad.
wish-
Wording is important.
If you're not saying I'm a bad bitch, don't say anything. Like that sex was bad. If it was like that was bad sex, I think that's the number one. You have to be constructive.
Number one, be specific.
And you have to be
Be specific.
Yes, you have to tell them exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And I think I don't think right after or right before is the time.
You're right. Thank you. Yeah.
When you guys are referencing like, because sometimes like it'll be like daytime and like you'll be like I'm horny or like you'll discuss sex like be like you know I just can't, last night was fucking hot. But there's only like one thing I would maybe change, and they'll be like, "What, babe?" And you'd be like, "When we get naked, I would prefer that you didn't, put the Swiffer."
Yeah, I prefer
jet
you
in my
to
butt.
suckle
You know what
my
I mean?
clit before you fingering me.
Yeah.
For the female viewers. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
So
listeners. Yeah.
I would just, that's the time.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
it's
agree.
right before because that's pressure. Like that's like
Yes.
before you get on stage at the Apollo when you rub that wood thing and then Kiki Shepard asks you to get out there and Steve Harvey's out there.
Bye,
trying
y'all.
to-
The podcast is over. I'm
And
done.
they're like, by the way, change your whole song. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't do that.
Action.
And then don't be like Simon Cowell and be like, or what's his name? Randy Jackson. It's a no for me, dog. Don't do that to them right after they fuck you. Like, because that's not constructive.
True.
And
And then they're going to cheat on you, so no.
I would just not. I would just say the best time is to find a time when you're not having sex.
Yeah.
And bring it up in a constructive manner. Don't say it was bad.
In a playful manner,
And
but not
just-
immature.
Yeah, and not fake. And don't beat around the bush. Be like, hey, BT dubs.
Yeah.
This is what I would prefer. Have what you would prefer lined up so it's just not a this is bad and close scene.
And then also talk
has
about the
to be
things that he does
constructive.
amazing as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's important to say 2 compliments and 1 negative.
There we go.
2 positives, 1 negative.
Yeah.
Sex last night was fucking mind-blowing. Your dick game is phenomenal.
Yes.
Only thing I would change is
My dick is not a chew toy.
don't slap me in the face.
No teeth.
When we fuck. don't strangle me. So I think
Yeah.
I would never say don't strangle me, but
Well.
don't strangle me so hard.
Well.
So those are things people could say. So I would just say make sure it's constructive and be completely honest and
Yes.
specific.
Yes.
Next question. Let's see here. My friend keeps getting dumped. What should she do to attract different men? I think your friend needs to have a sit down. And
Yeah.
she needs to review
With herself.
the screenshots of the texts that ended those relationships and the conversations that ended those relationships. And she needs to take the notes of why those relationships ended, lay them all next to each other on a fucking table and say, what are the similarities?
Yeah.
Because if there are some, that means that she's doing something wrong.
Yeah.
And if the reason they're ending is a characteristic about the men that's something that they all share.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they're all fuck boys, or oh, they're all egotistical assholes.
Or they all turn out to be gay. Something's
or
wrong.
these are all gay men. So
Right.
those are things that she's gonna have to look at. It's not your job. So what can you do to help your friend? You can be honest with her and tell
Yep.
her to look into her goddamn self.
Mm-hmm. And see,
And-
what's she doing wrong? Why is she? I think it's a self-esteem issue, because men see that. People see that when there is a self-esteem problem because it shows in other aspects that has nothing to do with self-esteem. So look in the mirror, girlfriend, and check your goddamn self.
I'm talking to the thought in the mirror.
I'm so
And you need to
upset.
talk to her and say, listen, ho, why are men running away from me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm picking the wrong men,
To be
or I'm
honest,
doing
yeah.
the wrong thing.
Probably a
So-
combination of both.
Exactly, and it's not you. It's not up to you. It's her.
Yeah.
And you need to tell her that.
Yeah.
Ho, I can't help you. Bye, Felicia.
.com.
.net. Next question. Blah, 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 blah. So you briefly addressed this earlier. How do I
What?
tell my boyfriend he has a body odor? You tell your boyfriend he has a body odor,
Yeah, I think that's super easy. Babe, let's get in the shower.
and you can't. And
Babe, brush your teeth.
this is one of those things that you don't do during sex. You don't do right after sex. You don't do right before sex. Right before sex, maybe actually. Be like, let's get in the shower. What do you mean? I just love
It
the
smells
smell of fresh dick.
There we go. Yeah.
You know what I
Boom.
mean? And don't say your dick smells bad. Just be like, I love the smell of fresh dick.
Yeah. I love the
Um,
smell of Irish Spring on a dick.
Yeah, and just tell them that. Let's see here. Lord, I lost it. Where did it go?
Well, you're zooming through these questions. What's the rush?
We're at an hour.
So, this the premiere, baby. Listen, if y'all don't sit y'all ass down and get some goddamn... Listen, I need y'all to sit down. I need y'all to get a drink, honey. Relax. Listen, cook y'all food. Do y'all... Oh, ain't no school. I'm about to say, do y'all kids' homework. Listen, y'all...
There might be.
Listen.
All right, so I have another question. I'm going to slow down the zoom.
Hello.
Make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl.
Shut the fuck up.
Xenon.
Xenon.
You better
You
go
fucking
there.
bitch.
You better go-
Listen,
know
shut
about
up.
Xenon.
We're telling our age. Shut up.
Listen, Disney, 2001.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't even. All right, and then remember when Xenon got cast on All My Children, and I was like, oh my God, Xenon's on All My Children. Something's up. Let's see here. So we have more questions.
A ton.
Is 5 months too soon to move in with my new boo, significant other, whatever?
No. I think that's situational 100%.
I think it's 100% situational.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I will say. My rule used to be don't involve yourself in or sign up or commit yourself to any contracts that are longer than the amount of time that you've spent with the person already.
100%.
That's just something I said.
I like
so
that, yeah.
I wouldn't sign a 12-month lease with someone I haven't known for at least 12 months.
Boom.
I wouldn't sign a 14-month lease with someone I haven't known at least for a year and a half. So for me, I mean, if you're doing a short-term lease, by all means, go for it.
Do
It's your
that
birthday.
3-month lease,
They
boo.
girl, if they got a 7-month lease, do it. You've been
Yeah,
together 5
yeah.
months, 7, that's not a big
Yeah,
stretch.
yeah.
But I think when you don't know someone and you're looking at 5 months of knowing them as a person, you can learn a lot.
Yeah.
You can fall in love.
Yep.
They can be the love of your life.
Yep,
I believe
and they
in
really
all
can.
of that.
Yes, yep.
But before you sign legally blinding, preach that too.
Right.
But legally binding contracts, you should really make sure that enough time has passed that you
Yeah.
really are able to see them in every season of the year. Just
Preach.
in every season of their life.
Bitch.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I
But
like that.
how
yeah,
do you
cool.
act in winter? I don't even know because I've only
Yeah,
known you
like,
for
I don't
summer
even
and
know.
spring and summer.
Right,
You've
I'm
been
not even
fantastic.
sure if you have allergies during the
Thank
winter.
You might have seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I don't know what you're like in a full year around the calendar, and I think that's important before you sign up to something that's a commitment that's longer than that.
And then, of course, the cliche statement that you don't know a person until you live with them actually speaks volumes. So, yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah.
That is very true, and I agree with that. And you don't know them till you live with them, and you don't know yourself.
Or travel.
Or travel. You
Honey.
better, because I have a lot of friends that like I'm
Honey.
like I love you so much, but I will never travel with you
Listen,
again.
yeah.
Ever. But I think
I
you
haven't
also
had any issues with that with my friends yet.
Your friends
Just
are
yet.
good.
Listen, y'all, the people I've traveled with, y'all good
you
as
pick,
of now.
You pick good friends to travel with. I haven't always. But I will say you also don't know yourself until
Yeah.
you've lived with someone else.
Yeah,
Because you have
yeah.
someone that's actually with you in the home with you
Yep.
all day. And maybe they're like, did you realize that you drink out of a new glass
Every
time
time.
you sip something
Yeah.
throughout the day.
It's fucking
and
annoying.
you stack them up, and then I have to clean them. Do
Yeah.
you know how much water you waste? Do
Yeah.
you know how dirty you are? Do you know how much toilet paper? One thing I didn't realize how much I used until I had like someone look at me, prior bay, and be like, "You use so many paper towels.
Oh wow.
You
Is it because
wipe
of the brand was
everything."
disgusting, or you just
It's
having
like
a
every
obsessive
time I'm
problem?
like, no, just like I'd wash my hands instead of using like if I was in the kitchen like cooking,
Yeah.
instead of using the towels, I'd be like paper towel,
yes.
paper towel, paper towel, paper towel,
Oh yes,
paper
yes,
towel,
I
and
see.
then
I see.
he was like, "Bruh, like you went through like 3 rolls in like 3
Yeah.
days, like the fuck?" And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that because when you're in your habitat,
And there's
like,
not
you're
one
just
over there.
bouncing around.
You're disgusting.
What happened?
You don't have any paper towels over there.
I do, and it's on right there. You can see
You,
them next
you
to
talking about the
bottom.
white thing, right?
That's a paper towel roll.
I can't. I can't
David.
see that.
So there's
The
this
way I'm
weird-
sitting, the position I'm sitting, I couldn't see it, y'all. Whatever.
So
Bye.
there's this crazy thing called a paper towel roll, and it's on my counter.
I'm leaving right now.
All
Fuck a
to y'all-
podcast.
all to y'all should.
it's, it's done.
But yeah, I would say it's not too early.
Yeah.
Make sure you know the person. Ask the right questions. Make sure they don't have any evictions on their record. Make sure they're not fucking on a flight person who's going to jump and leave you on this fucking lease. Make sure that you read the terms and condition.
On the
Make sure that
relationship.
you understand the lease break terms to get off that fucking lease that you sign with them. So, because I think like industry standard pretty much is you pay 2 times the rent and you can walk away. Make sure, this is another little loophole. Make sure that they make at least 3 times the rent by themselves. That way, if you need to remove yourself, they can take over a loan because they make the rental income requirements on their own, and you don't get stuck. Because if they don't make it, a lot of management companies won't allow you to get off the lease. So I would say make sure that they make enough money to handle the lease on their own. So when you leave them, they meet the requirements to take it on their own if you find out they're crazy after 3 more months. Also, make sure you know the clauses and you understand the addendums to get off the lease legally, and just know in the back of your mind what that number is. And you have legalities are important, and you got to know that shit because it might be Prince Charming or it might be Jeffrey Dahmer, and you don't know. So pray on it. And read the goddamn contract, bitch. Read your fucking lease.
I'm dead.
Bitch,
I'm done.
Read
I'm
your
done.
lease. I
Yeah.
don't care if it's
yeah.
an e-signature, ho. Read it. I kind of want to do. I want to go Facebook Live, maybe.
Oh,
No
come
one's-
on.
It's 10:56. Is anybody awake?
It's actually 9:56, and I think a few people are awake. How about you test it? Y'all, his eyes are going everywhere. This is great.
My eyes?
Don't edit this out. People like the raw authenticity, okay?
Okay, so, guys, listeners, I've probably done this this is going to be the worst fucking footage to edit. I'm going to be so annoyed because there's so many, like, stopping points and, like, gems in between. And stop, go, stop.
Yeah, but you have to listen to literally everything and get all the good stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, so, listeners, we are back with the Love Examiner podcast with Mr. Black. We haven't gone anywhere if you're listening because I probably just cut right to that. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, bro, like, we
Right.
didn't go anywhere. We are live on Facebook, though,
Yeah.
now, finally, and we're going to continue the Ask Mr. Black portion.
Yeah.
David, I'm going to have you read. Are there any interesting comments on the Facebook Live
Yes,
feed
let's
that we
go
need
back
to
to it.
address? Maybe someone's asking for advice there. Let's go there and find out. I feel like this shirt is not doing me any favors.
I see a huge comment right there, but it's not on my phone.
If there's going to be a lag, can you refresh?
Cool.
Is my Wi-Fi shitty? Okay, hang on. I'm going to turn sideways and read this. I love the fact. Thank you, Ashley. I love the fact that I have a question. This one comes from Mimi. It says, I'm dating a guy, and he's got a girl. I want to stop, but the sex, super good, but I don't know what to do. Any advice? Mimi. Okay, Mimi, that is a fantastic question, Mimi.
Go to your Facebook. Mm-hmm.
Mimi. So, Mimi, let's go there for a second. So, you're with a guy. He has a girlfriend, but the sex is amazing, and you don't know what to do. So, what I would say, first and foremost, I would evaluate what their relationship status is. Are you a side chick? Do they have an open relationship? Because if it's just him and the girl, and she doesn't know about you, I would never be the person that tells you, oh my God, he's never going to leave his girlfriend for you. However, taking that possibility, Marcus Mills is watching.
That's what I just put
Marcus Mills. Marcus signed in. But I would really want to know what you want to get out of it, because if it's just good sex, I mean, I think that you're in the place where it's he has someone that he's dating. He's not committed to you. There's no strings attached. I think that it works well as long as he and his partner have an establishment or some type of agreement to where you're not gonna have the brunt of the drama dropped on you of some bitch showing up at your job trying to fight you. Like if you guys get to the point where you're like, all right, he has an agreement or whatever, I think it's fantastic. If he doesn't have an agreement, I would say know that there's gonna be a lot of drama involved. But I support being a side chick if like the main chick is okay with it.
I just want to make
I think it's fine.
Sure, I just want to be clear before I even answer this that's what the situation that's what this
Reread
is.
the question for me.
I'm dating a guy and he got a girl. Is that a baby girl or is that his child?
Oh, maybe I'm an idiot. Mimi, but the she said the sex is good. She commented. Mimi said, "He loved me. I love him. We've been 2 years. I'm trying to leave,
cool.
but he want me there so bad."
Okay, yeah. So,
Mimi, it comes down to what do you want.
it sounds like she's the side chick.
I think you might be the side chick. Number one. Number two, it really comes down to what do you want out of this relationship and what do you want in a relationship in general. So if you want to be the main chick, he's not the guy to make you the main chick. What did she say? He has
girlfriend. Mimi, are you drunk, girl? Girl, do you got some of this Hennessy, girl? These goddamn fragments, girl. Complete sentences, please. Hi, Marky Poo.
Okay, so I think Mimi says he has a girlfriend. That's what she means. So, okay, Mimi. The emancipation of Mimi needs to happen.
Listen, to be honest.
It is time for the emancipation of Mimi. And I think you need to go.
Oh, she said she's a side girl. She said it. I'm a side girl.
You're the side girl.
No tea.
No
we've
tea,
all,
no shade.
we've all
No
been
tea,
there.
no shade, no pink lemonade.
And no
girl.
Henny.
And no Henny. You know what? First and foremost, I want to commend you for saying that.
Yeah.
And for being brave enough to say, I'm the side chick. It is what it is. So you know what? Thank you for that.
Yeah.
But if you want more than just to be that in your future, as far as relationship goes, he's not the guy to give it to you.
Completely.
2 years?
Yeah.
2 years?
He's not going to do it because if he felt that way, he would have done it already.
No, he's not going to. So if you want to leave, there's two different ways you can go. You can go the logical way and say, I'm going to step away. I'm going to fill my life with other hobbies. I'm going to delete your number, blah, 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 blah. Or, I don't support this, but there is a phrase, the best way to get over a man is to get up under another one.
That's true.
So why not? I mean, if you find someone that's better, it is what it is. Michael Klaus, if you have to ask and feeling like, if you have to,
girl, sit down. If you have to ask and feel like leaving, it seems to me the answer is clear.
Yeah, Mimi, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Emancipation of Mimi.
Or,
you gotta go.
No. Listen, just keep it sexual. I know it's probably be super.
What'd she say?
Does she left? We work together. It's my boss.
Oh.
What type of fan fiction? What type of literally Lee Daniel, Tyler Perry ass film is this? I love it. Literally.
Okay, so Mimi, you're fucking your boss for 2 years. You are now his side chick. He has a girlfriend, but the sex is so good you can't leave.
This is great.
So I'm going to recommend that you go on monster.com.
Literally, they ain't get another job.
I want to help you with your resume. We got to get you a new job, girl.
Yeah. Because the thing is that the moment you stop having sex with him, he's going to fire you.
Yeah, because when you stop fucking him, he's going to fire you. And
he's definitely going to fire you 100%.
Which, I mean, honestly, either get a good lawyer or get a better resume.
Yeah.
We got to get you out of there.
A little bit of both.
Michael said, whole new spin on things. But no, I just feel like if he's your boss, that's a situation you don't want to deal with.
Yeah, to be honest, no.
2 years,
Coworker,
I think you gotta
not a
just.
boss. Yeah.
I'll write you a reference letter. Honestly, I'm really good at them, Mimi. I'll write you a letter of recommendation to get you a job away from this man you're fucking.
Yeah.
Honestly, truly, because that's not going to work. And after 2 years, if he's still with her and he's not expressed any interest in either coming clean to her and saying, hey, let's have an open relationship, or to you, be my main chick, bye, Felicia.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Girl, you got to go.
He likes the fact
What
that
did
you're
Michael
his
say?
Whole new
Sex in the city, shot right there, praise the Lord. Or shit. Yeah. Honestly, that was a little Samantha.
Sex in the City shit.
Yeah,
right
holy shit.
Yeah.
Next, do you have another question? Do we have the next question, guys?
I like this. Do you believe your significant other should be your best friend?
What was that?
Do you believe your significant other should be your best friend?
Yes. Now,
I feel like he or she should be a best friend, but
I
I do
think-
not believe he should be the best friend.
you know what? Okay, so the question was, do you believe your significant other should be your best friend? I would say I believe that they should be a and not the.
Yeah, 100%. Boom.
What did Marcus Mills say? Find the hot-bodied, light-skinned dude who loves Jesus to save you. Oh, yeah, that. How do you know about that? Or do we talk about that on Facebook Live?
No, we didn't. Did you speak about it before in another, like the others?
Another life, probably. Mimi, I love you, Anthony. I need more advice from you, but thank you guys. Mimi, okay, so we're gonna go back to Mimi for 2 seconds because the
Listen,
emancipation of Mimi does not. We did not
Yeah.
emancipate Mimi.
Yeah, fine.
Mimi, what I would say is, first things first. I'm the realist. Find a new job. That's the
No, but
first
we did.
thing
No,
you-
we did help her. We said we was going to help her. You was going to help her with the
I'll
resume.
write you a letter of
Yeah.
recommendation.
A recommendation and a resume.
You was my. Oh yeah, we used to dance together in Hyde Park Cafe. Yes, girl. 2007. Turn up.
Really?
Tampa. Yeah, that's my home girl.
I
So that's
can't-
why I'll write you a recommendation letter, girl. I got you.
I
And we
can't.
will get you another job.
Yeah.
That's the first step, and then you'll be able to wean yourself off as a dick. I
Yeah.
promise.
Yeah.
What was the next question? Oh, should your boyfriend or your lover be
Your
your best
significant-
friend,
yes.
significant other?
Yeah.
I think they should be a best friend, not
Yeah.
the best friend.
I
I think
think
you
it's-
need to be able to unplug and have friendship outside of your
100%.
relationship.
Yep. 1,000%.
Yeah, I don't think that he should need to be the best friend.
Yeah.
I don't think you should cut off your other relationships. I don't think you should sever relationships that are important to you to
Yep.
be with one person.
Yeah, I don't believe that
Pray
at all.
on it, Felicia.
I don't know. You know, some people. Oh, this is. Some people believe. I have a friend. Do you hear me? Why did you?
Because I just wanted to be in the moment and
Oh.
actually hear things.
Yeah, got you. I have a friend that really believes that his man, because he's gay, his boyfriend should be number one. Best friend, boyfriend, lover. He should be everything, and everyone else falls to number 2 and 3 and 4, whatever. And I don't necessarily believe that.
I think you have to pray on that, and I think you, if you put everything in one person,
Yeah, exactly.
what do you do
I
when they walk
tell
away, and
him
what is left when they walk
Same
away?
fucking thing every
You know
time.
what I mean? Like what's there when they leave?
Yeah.
Even if they come back. Paloma, Hyde Park Cafe, Tampa. What was that? Citrus Park Mall, Paloma. Yes, girl. But I think that having a best friend, you're never gonna have the same type of intimacy that you have with a lover. So there's gonna be certain things that you don't, bridges that you don't cross.
True.
There's gonna be frustrations you don't address because they're not someone that you are dating. You're not fucking them in most cases. So I think it's different. So I think you need to have your best friends that you
Yeah.
aren't sexually, you're not fucking.
Yeah. I mean, just,
Right.
yeah.
You need to have
Yeah.
people, you need to have people
Yeah.
that are close to you who know you and love you and
Yes.
aren't going to be blinded or sidetracked by
Yeah.
the fact that they're fucking you
Yeah.
or the fact that they want to marry you or
Yeah.
date you or whatever it is, and that you have non-romantic feelings for them. So I don't think they should need to be your best friend. They need to be a best friend. So there's
Girl.
stipulation. It's levels to the shit.
Yeah.
It's levels. Girl, Ashley Sue, what up? What up? Praise the Lord. We need one another. Yes, girl. You have any questions for me, Ashley Sue? Go there, girl. Go there. It's your birthday. Not really, but whatever. I thought we had one more. Do we have a couple more, right?
Do you no more on the papers?
Mm-mm. Wait.
Okay. There's a lot of like. Do you believe that one? Oh, we already said that one. When it comes to what are deal breakers, blah 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 blah. How can you tell if you're dealing with a fuckboy? What do you think if your family doesn't like your significant other? How you know when somebody is the one?
Ooh, we got a paragraph that came in from Marcus. Can we read that out loud?
Yeah. Wait till it comes to mine. In the meantime, ramble.
Ramble, 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 ramble.
Time makes
Hang on.
that
Marcus just
happen.
commented. He
Yeah.
said, time makes that happen. You've been with somebody for 20 years. Everybody else is probably going to pale in comparison. Ray friendship and bond and life position. Marcus, I expected more from you as far as the punctuation and the the spell check because I felt like you were going somewhere really strong and then I lost you.
Your semantics is Horrible.
the semantics. I'm gonna pray on those, but yeah. Whatever Marcus said.
Wait, you really don't? Wait, what the
Marcus,
fuck?
how much Hennessy you had, Felicia?
Yeah, listen, I feel like tonight is the Henny night.
It's Henny night.
Has to be.
Hashtag Henny,
Henny night. Listen.
Henny night.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Benny Hen.
Bye.
Henny Craig.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, guys. I just wanted to thank you guys for tuning into the Love Examiner, the new series by Mr. Black, the new podcast series. I wanted to thank Dayyvitt for being my amazing guest this evening. Thank you so much for coming back.
Duh.
By popular demand.
Duh.
I need you back like next week.
Duh.
And now everyone's going to listen to the other episodes and be like, why is no one else doing a pussy pop on a handstand? Why are you drunk on Henny on every episode? I can't explain that because I'm not, it's just not, I can't. So thank you for being here.
Of course. It's my pleasure. It's always a good time.
Guys, if you want to follow and find, be the source for, find the source for brand new episodes, you can go onto the SoundCloud account, look up The Love Examiner. If you want to find me on Instagram, we post funny videos all the time, which end up being a lot of our topics of discussion here. So go on to Love Examiner, and you'll find us on Instagram. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I cannot
and
wait
you can follow me
to hear from you next week. All right, so guys, if you want to know how you can gently stalk my amazing guest tonight, Mr. Dayyvitt, how can they find you on social media?
So this is an easy way for y'all to remember. Because my name is Dayyvitt, and I just feel like it's so basic and it's so blah, I found a way to, spice it up and make it a little funky. So I'm not sure if y'all remember the AT&T commercial back in the days with Carrot Top. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the CALLATT, literally, in my mind, this is how I spell my name. Well, my social media name. I spell it Dayyvitt, just like the AT&T jingle. Listen.
I don't know if it's just like.
It's not just a like. It's closer.
Dayyvitt.
I didn't say all of that.
That's what I heard.
No, that's what the Henny heard, honey. Listen, but anyway, so y'all can find me on Instagram.
What is it? D-A-Y.
Y'all can find me on Instagram. I'll spell it.
Like
Dayyvitt.
There's two Y's.
Yes, there's two Y's and two T's.
Dayyvitt.
Follow me on Instagram at Dayyvitt, Dayyvitt. Twitter, Dayyvitt. Snapchat, Dayyvitt. Facebook, Dayyvitt. Listen, I'm trying to streamline my motherfucking shit. And also, wait, and listen, also,
Grindr.
exclusive. Fuck you. No, I don't have those things, girl. Not anymore.
I
don't have those things anymore. I'm a new person, okay? And also, y'all, I am also coming out with my YouTube channel.
Oh my God! Secrets don't make friends.
Yeah, so I'm coming out with my new YouTube channel, A Day with Dayyvitt. It's coming out sooner rather than later.
Please do.
Yeah, it's coming. So y'all be on the lookout for that. So you just follow me and become my friend on these social media platforms, and you'll see literally A Day with Dayyvitt. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So guys, thank you all for listening. Thank you for whoever tuned into the fucking hot mess Facebook feed, Facebook Live. Mimi, we appreciate you. The emancipation, we're praying for it.
I love it, Mimi. I love it. Yeah.
Dayyvitt, thank you so much for coming by. Guys, thank you for tuning in to The Love Examiner. You can find me on, I think I already said all this.
You definitely did.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah. Peace in the Middle East.